this is my weakness, right? And I'm on a diet, so I'm only gonna eat one. Two. I'll eat two, and the rest, I'm not kidding.
Okay, so there is no way I could come into Queens, let alone Astoria, and not go visit Cookie Crumz, my favorite cookie shop in the world. Now, I'm more of a cake man, but these cookies slap so hard.
What do we have here?
All right, so I put together a little sample of some of our flavors. So today we have this one here it's called Do By Me. It's a dark chocolate cookie with a pistachio cheesecake, dark chocolate drizzle on top, and crushed pistachios. I have here our apple haze. It's a vanilla crust stuffed with a homemade apple pie filling, vanilla bean glaze, and a hazelnut brown sugar crisp on top. This over here is, because I'm Greek, we brought a little Greek to it. It's my mom's like 50-year-old baklava recipe. We incorporated it into a butterscotch cookie, and it is incredible. Down here we have a pistachio pudding cookie. So it's pistachio pudding filled with a homemade passion fruit puree that we make. We call this the Bad Batch. So it's basically our version of a brookie. So it's a chocolate fudge brownie, and then we pair it with another cookie. Today I did chocolate fudge brownie and peanut butter. This is our Italian rainbow cookie. So we take an Italian rainbow cookie, we stuff inside an homemade cookie, covered in chocolate, and it is incredible. Banana pudding cookie tastes exactly like it sounds. It's banana pudding in a cookie filled with dulce de leche, topped with Biscoff Lotus Biscotti butter, and then cookies and cream stuffed with Oreo cookies, Hershey's cookies and cream chocolate bar, and then a little white glaze on top.
Ari, what sets your cookies apart from the rest?
I think for us, we typically take a different approach to our cookies. We scale back on the amount of sugar that we put into our cookies. I don't want them to be so sugar-filled. And I would say the type of ingredients that we put in, we try to use really great quality ingredients because I feel like the flavor comes through. For the most part, I like things to be as natural as possible. Can't always achieve that with our cookies. So if there is something that we have to bring in to put into our cookies, I try to make sure that we get it in the most natural form possible. For the most part, everything that goes into them, we create ourselves. Like I said, if there's something that we can't, I just seek out something that is parallel to what we put into our ingredients. So all the flavors really come through without just all that sugar.
You know, one thing that I really appreciate is the fact that you bake them right here. You have a bakery right in the back, so fresh is...
Oh, they're baked fresh daily and multiple times throughout the day. So what I normally do is I'll select my cookies for the flavors for the day, whether it's 15 to 18 flavors that I select. And then from there, I only do a couple of flavors. And then throughout the day, I like to bake them. So that's baked throughout the day.
I love that.
Yeah.
Now, this is the first of many locations.
Absolutely.
So what had you set up here in Astoria first?
This is my personal first business here in Astoria. My family did come here in the 70s, around 1980. My father opened up the first Greek American delicatessen, and we had that business for about 20 plus years. And then when I came up with this idea for Cookie Crumz, and I was looking for a retail location to open up my first location, I figured what better spot than to bring it back into my backyard and start with Astoria. So growing up here, I've been here for 48 years, and I've seen Astoria from when I was a little kid, where it had that really deep-rooted sense of community. I could walk down the street and my mom would get 15 phone calls we just saw your son, he's good. It was that kind of upbringing here in Astoria. Everyone knew each other and everyone watched out for each other's kids, and there was that sense of community. It's great to see that even though a lot of those people kind of moved out of the area, you see the new generation coming in, and you see the people that come here from other states, and get out of their small towns and come to the big city, or people that migrate from other countries, and you see that they still have that sense of community. You see it because they go and they support the small businesses, they support each other, they watch out for each other. But it's also nice to have that mix of large businesses, like, because there are certain things that we can't get from small businesses. So you have that mix of small business, and you still have that mix of, you know, large retailers like Target and, you know, TJ Maxx that has come into the area. But as long as we preserve the real backbone of this community, which is the small business, and we keep supporting them, I think it's great. I think it's a great change in the area. Yeah.
Now, for someone who does not live in Astoria, like myself, where else can I possibly get your cookies?
So we're located on all the food apps now. We are on DoorDash, Seamless, Grubhub, and Uber Eats. We also just launched now on Shopify. And we also, if you log on to our website, we ship nationwide. In addition to that, our cookies are sold at Citi Field Stadium. Right now they're in Saratoga Springs Racetrack and Aqueduct Racetrack. And then in end of August, beginning of September, we most likely will be part of the US Open again.
Congratulations,
Awesome.
US Open, Saratoga, and what's the other one?
Aqueduct Racetrack, as well as the biggest one, which is Citi Field. We just started our 5th season with them now, and we are located throughout the stadium. Yeah.
Let me just say that again. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
So, Aqueduct, Saratoga,
Yes.
US Open, and Citi Field.
Citi Field.
Congratulations.
Thank
man.
you. Thank you so much. Citi Field is our 5th season now going into it, and you can find our cookies pretty much scattered throughout the stadium. They're in multiple locations, as well as our gluten-free and our vegan one that are highlighted in their respective areas throughout the stadium.
That's
Yes.
excellent.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to continue eating this bad boy, and I'll
just take the whole thing. Just take this with you. Just walk like this on the subway.
Thank you, Ari.
My pleasure. Thank you, Rafael.
Let's go.